Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for October 2015. This month, you're going to have a great month this month. I think things are starting to definitely move forward for Aries, to say the least. I think things are definitely going to be a lot smoother. The first card you have is a Jack of Clubs, and I think that you are at the beginnings of something really exciting. It feels like these things might not be coming in necessarily 100% this month, but you can definitely now see how things are moving forward in your life. It is a clubs card, so it does represent everything in your life. So for some of you, I mean, it literally could be your whole life moving forward, which would be very exciting, of course, because it means love, money, spirituality, all aspects of life moving forward. Finally, like no longer being stuck in all of that, and no more banging your head against the wall. I would have to say, though, that if this month you are banging your head against the wall, you just need to literally open your eyes, and we'll kind of touch on that at the end because you have a card that literally represents opening your eyes. But the Jack of Clubs is a great card. What I'm really getting off this card is it's like you're going to have like this certain flow of ideas for everything, like I said, that comes in this month. So it's like you're going to be faced with any situation, and like I said, it's going to be different for all of you. Money situations, job situations, trying to get a job situations, trying to find love situations, and it's like you're going to be confronted with these situations, and you're going to have like a million ideas of how to work through them. And it's going to make them very easy to work through, and it's going to make it a lot easier to accomplish your goals. I think that this has come up in the past as well for Aries, that you are kind of in a time of having a lot of ideas, and I would say that most of those ideas are going to be good ideas that you should take advantage of. So just as like a little side note, if you have any ideas for a business, or if you have ideas to start a business, or ideas to find love, whatever the ideas happen to be, take advantage of them, because they are coming in as positive ideas that will work out. So just know that as well. You have two aces coming up, and two of the best aces in the deck. The Ace of Diamonds, meaning finances are definitely getting better and things like that. But again, it does feel like more like the beginning. Sometimes this card comes in, and you have the Ace of Clubs, which is my favorite card in the deck, coming up next. And usually, both cards can represent a windfall, so you getting everything all at once, like a huge check and things like that. And I do think that's possible for some of you. However, for most of you, I think that this is actually a much better sign. And a lot of you might be saying, what's better than a windfall? Well, something long term. It's like you're building something long term and stable. This goes for mostly your career on this card, whether that's a business, a job, whatever you have. And if you don't have a job or a business, like I said, this is a good month, even though it's a Mercury retrograde month. Retrograde over on the 9th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Like I say, consult your favorite astrologer, because I am not an astrologer. I'm not up and up on all that stuff. But I know it's over. It's over on the 9th or something. So if you've been thinking about starting something, definitely start it. And you might have had all these ideas because of the retrograde. I mean, retrogrades are really a great time to like learn things and all that. And I think a lot of you will have taken advantage of that, because it's definitely coming up in the cards. But this is your ideas making you a lot of money, and money coming in, but it's also like a new start. It's kind of like you're being rebirthed, and things are kind of starting over, which in a more positive direction. And coming up next, you have that Ace of Clubs that I spoke about. Like I said, favorite card in the deck, because it represents abundance coming to you in all areas of your life, every single area, not just money. It can be money, but it can also be a lot of other things, and usually it's not just one thing. So that's the other good news about this card. Usually it brings abundance in a lot of different areas. But like I said, it's a lot of new growth, and a lot of new things coming into you with this card, and it's probably because of things that you've learned. You had the Jack of Clubs in the beginning, which the Jack of Clubs uses a lot of the things that he's learned over the past like years, and you definitely have that ability. And you have the Jack of Spades coming up finally, and this card also very similar. Jack of Spades he also uses things that he's learned from the past. And the two blackjacks, if you want to call them that, in the deck, the Jack of Clubs and the Jack of Spades, they all, they are the two that specifically use things from the past, use things that they've learned from in the past. They don't the Jack of Diamonds and the Jack of Hearts, they're both still kind of learning the Jack of Clubs and the Jack of Spades, which you have both here, they've already learned, but they're still at the beginning kind of where they're headed in life. The card does ask you to definitely trust yourself a lot. You know, I always say about the spades, you can see here, on here, let me see if I can get that to focus, he's got a blindfold on, and it represents the fact that the Jack of Spades, he trusts himself so much that he's willing to walk through the world with a blindfold on. And that's pretty much true for all the spades for the most part. The court cards, they all pretty much are represent an energy of needing to trust yourself so much that you don't question anything that is happening. So that's like the one kind of little, like, I don't want to say hiccup, because it's not a hiccup, it's just like the one little reminder is to trust yourself and trust everything that you're doing this month. Having said all that, you are going to have an amazing month this month, especially with those two aces, so I think it'll be busy and exciting. And thank you for watching.